These shoes have a cult-like following. The colors, comfort, and simple silhouettes set Rothy's apart. But that's not all. The fun, fashionable flats are made from single-use water bottles.
We are passionate about cleaning up our ocean waters and getting this plastic out of the landfills.
Heather Howard is the Senior Vice President of Operations and People at Rothy's, just one in a growing number of brands shaking up the fashion industry by innovating materials used.
Almost like a new fiber.
Bradley Olson is a professor of chemical engineering at MIT, developing new ways to reuse rubbers and plastics. He says most garments are made from synthetic fibers.
When you see clothing that's labeled as, for example, polyester, right, this is one of the main synthetic fibers. Nylon is another one of the main synthetic fibers.
Fibers made from petroleum, as are conventional plastics. Professor Olson says expanding the ability to repurpose plastic is vital.
You can both decrease the amount of petroleum you take out of the ground to make new materials, and you can reduce the amount of waste. I think both of these are really important for the sustainability of our city and our society.
So how does Rothy's turn these into these?
The process is pretty amazing. They sterilize the plastic, it gets chipped into flakes, and then from there it's melted into little pellets,
which are ultimately spun into this thread. And then the shoes are 3D knit to avoid any waste.
Rothy's is striving for zero waste in the manufacturing process, something the company plans to accomplish by next year. The shoes are washable and durable. They can go for miles.
I have not found an end date, so to speak, yet.
A huge positive in many ways, but also telling about the properties of plastic. Once it is time to toss it, what happens?
We have an idea that these things take a very long time to disappear. You have to remember, we only started making these plastics roughly 100 years ago. And the explosion in their use is a relatively modern phenomenon. We haven't really had time to see the eventual environmental fate. Maybe hundreds of years, maybe more in some cases. We'll have to see, but it's a long time.
It's estimated the fashion industry is responsible for 500,000 tons of synthetic microfibers being released into the ocean every year. Professor Olson says microplastics are pretty much impossible to clean up, and they can make their way everywhere.
The issue is that the small plastic goes into the environment, and then it gets basically into animals, into the food chain.
He adds it is important to keep in mind that the use of plastic is helpful in many ways.
Our medical care, our food, even now our housing is fundamentally enabled by plastics.
But finding alternatives is also important. At Boston-based Ginkgo Bioworks, they're looking to biology.
We genetically engineer microbes primarily. A lot of industries are asking, like, how can we be more sustainable? And biology is part of that conversation. Think about like the things that biology can do where they can grow and reproduce themselves and do it in a way that really is sustainable and renewable.
This shoe, an example of what's possible.
Reebok has designed this shoe made completely out of biological materials. This is the cotton and corn shoes. We work with a company called Genomatica. They're making nylon renewably using biology. They're working with sugar as a feedstock to make these nylon materials.
The goal for some companies trying to be truly sustainable is to leave nothing in a landfill. Instead, products are biodegradable or recycled into something new. That's known as closing the loop. Right now, shoes are not recycled on a mass scale, but Rothy's is piloting its first ever recycling program this year, and they have set the ambitious goal to have complete circular production by 2023.
And Rothy's first took off with online sales, and Boston was actually one of the first retail store locations because sales in this area were so high.
And as for Ginkgo Bioworks, they went public last month with a valuation of $15 billion. So clearly the market and investors believe in the work that they are doing.
Absolutely. Next, a beauty company that's mission driven.